Little surprise for you here. You're supposed to just be getting a video, but you get me. I'm supposed to be laid up in a hospital bed. But the hospital called at the very last minute and said, we're not doing your surgery in the morning. So here I am, which is kind of sad in a way because I was finally worked up my courage to do this thing, and now it's not happening yet. When's it going to happen? I don't know. The medical establishment has to figure out what they're doing, and then they'll let me know. So, yay me. But I get to see you guys. And while you were going to have a video today, we're going to make more of the peach cards because it sounded fun. I had lots of fun doing it last time, and I didn't have to figure out what to do. I still had a lot of supplies left, so here I am. Can you guys hear me okay? Nobody has commented, so I want to make sure you know I'm here. I'll swig of my Diet Coke while we wait. Okay. Thank you, Glenn. If you can hear, I think everybody else can. So who else is out there, honey? I see Thelma and Kathleen. And Kim Greenwood. Hi, Kim. I saw Glenn. You guys are chatty this morning. Good to see you. And you can hear me in France. Okay. Good, Catherine. I just called you Kathleen. Well, may not have had anesthesia, but I'm still a little fuzzy. Anyhow, I have a note here from Alice Lindsay. It was dated on Wednesday, but of course I wasn't here Wednesday to see it. She said, "Hi, Debbie. Many folks have reached out to me to check on how we're doing. We were hammered by Helene for 12 hours, but we're fine. We lost power Thursday and regained it late Monday night. We had many down trees and no damage. I appreciate everyone's prayers and good wishes. If you can let the Crafty Friends know on Wednesday of our status, I would appreciate it. Praying for those who experienced such devastating losses. Some towns were just wiped away. Cell service and internet are spotty, so I don't know when you'll receive this note. I'm writing it on Wednesday 10/2. I also received many lovely birthday cards. Can you please let everybody know how much I appreciate them? I had a nice day, even though we were camping." So there we go. Update from Catherine. No, update from Alice. Sorry. Oh, this could be a really interesting day, guys. All right. So I have my packages from before. Now, there's things out there on the website in our sale that I don't have here on my table, much to my dismay. But they're still available for you to buy. There's some beautiful washi tape stamps. There's some tickets. There's some washi tape. There's some, I think, jewels and stuff, all kinds of fun things that I don't have here today. And there's the big paper pack. You're welcome, Thelma. I'm not going to open a big paper pack because from my original 6x8, I still have a whole bunch of paper. So we should have plenty to do all the cards we want to do today. And I think before we tear into that, we should start with a review of what we've made already. And that might give me some notes about, or some ideas about what to do next. Since I haven't prepped for today at all, I just gathered the stuff I had before and sat down. Okay. Sure, happy meal. Did I say hi to Sharma? I'm not sure I did. Hi, Sharma. Okay, so drop the camera, please. Thank you, Catherine. You're too sweet. Okay, so here we are. Here is, ooh, I really like this one. These are using some of those odd, unusual pieces. They always put these odd ones in there to challenge you to do something different. And I like that 9 square block there. And we added it with our acetate and our butterflies, and I just think that's really pretty. All right. Here's our, this was the first one we did last time with our buttons and our greeting and our butterfly and just a little string bow down the side. Now it looks like actual string, but it's actually part of the die cut collection that goes with this. I am loving these. I just love it when the big, beautiful acetates just look so pretty on the backgrounds. We only added 4 elements to this card. Got this nice die cut piece. This is a rub-on, just added for texture, which I think is fun. One of our little string bows and our acetate. I just think that gets as pretty as they go. Here is another very simple card with our background paper, a beautiful piece of acetate on the front of it, a little greeting at the bottom, and a dragonfly. Here's yet another. This one says, always stay curious. This has lots of fun elements on it. This is a rub-on in the back. Printed on papers here. Acetate. Another acetate in our tag. I think that's fun. This is the one that we did with a white pen to bring out the colors in this centerpiece because it was too dark when we put it on. Remember that? And that was fun. Another one with just a beautiful acetates. I just love these. Little string bow, butterfly. It's all it needed. You know, these are not going to be super elaborate cards, most of them, because they just don't need a lot to be beautiful. A reminder about acetate. Your cosmic shimmer glue will hold almost anything, but acetate is not a good choice for cosmic shimmer. With acetate, you're better off using either your best glue ever, or you're better off using just your regular double-sided tape. Love this one. I love the way these frames can be integrated into your patterns too. Just almost frame a picture, or, you know, are you looking through a window? It's hard to tell, but it's just fun to see what you can do with these frames. I need to use some more of these today because I only used one in our sample cards. Here's another one of those big, beautiful acetates. One of those pieces of printed ribbon. Little "Hey You" sticker. And it's the little things. The little things. This had a lot going on this card, so we didn't add a lot to it. In fact, we added a tag and a butterfly, and that's it. But I think it's beautiful. The little things. And then finally, here's another couple of those funny pieces that they put in that challenge you to do different things. Now, this one has a few things going on. We have these 2 half circles, which I joined to make a full circle to mount our butterfly on. We've got our greeting here. We've got one of our die cuts here. And then this entire card background was made using rub-ons. All this lettering and stuff is all rub-ons on here to distress the background. So that's fun. And like I said, I had so much fun doing this last time. I thought, why not? If I'm going to show up when I said I wasn't going to, I'm going to just do something fun. So here I am doing something fun. So, we'll be going out to see Dad today. And I wish we would have brought it out. I got Dad. Oh, Bryce is going to go get it. I brought Dad. Bryce and I bought Dad his money, my time. Bought Dad a wonderful throw that I have to show you. So, Sharma, I was just explaining, they canceled my surgery in the 11th hour. So I haven't been operated on at all yet. That's why I'm still looking and sounding perky, which is really, in a way, kind of sad, because I finally got all the courage worked up to do this, and then they canceled it on me. So it's like, come on, guys. I was all set. I mean, it was literally hours before surgery was to start, and they called and canceled. So go figure. I'm just deciding which pieces I want to work on. I'm thinking I did a lot with the flowers on the one side last time. I'm thinking I might want to use some of these backgrounds this time. Oops, I'm off camera. Some of these fun backgrounds this time. I think I will. I think I'm going to use some of the background sheets just for something different. And we have all these beautiful pieces left. This is my pack of my die cuts, and there's just lovely, wonderful die cuts here. Here's my whole package of frames. I have great frames. I have the peach envelope bits. I have the acetate, and I have a bunch of rub-ons. So we got lots of cool things. Here comes Bryce with my new blanket. We'll have to maybe back up a little bit so they can see enough of it to see the pattern.
You'll have to back up.
Huh?
I said you'll have to back up.
I went right side up.
Nope.
Nope. I can't even see what right side up is.
The noses go down.
Let's see if I got it this time.
Nope.
Nope.
You're
I'm completely upside down. 4 choices, and I made 3 wrong ones. Look here. A whole blanket of teddy dogs, and they look just like him. I can show you that little piece. Isn't that fun? Teddy, who's standing on my foot here. Hi, Ted. Isn't that fun? I think Bob's going to love it. And it's super duper cozy and soft. Very, very fun. So we'll take that to him today and see what his reaction is to a teddy blanket. Okay, let's see. What do I want first? I need to do something, just get some things on paper to start with here. So I think I'm going to start with my acetate since it's my absolutely favorite pieces. Teddy's been going through a chewing up his toys phase. He kind of goes through stages. Sometimes he's not bad at all about it, and other times he is a menace. Yes. And lately he's been into this little thing where he'll take the toy right up in Bryce's lap and he'll start chewing it up. So Bryce will scold him and he'll come over and lay by my feet. And I'll scold him and he'll run over and lay in a different bed. Oh, we've given him too many choices for his life. I think one thing that would be fun here would be to take one of those really dark sheets that were too dark for anything else and border our card in it. I'm going to border it in this. Because that would be beautiful. Let's do that. I think he's really going to like it. If he's having a tuned-in day, I think he will love and understand it. If he's not having a tuned-in day, it will keep him warm. Right, honey?
Pretty much.
sometimes we're there and he talks quite a bit, and other times, nope. Last time we went over on
Tuesday.
no, when he slept all the way through, was that Saturday or was that no? It was Sunday. Last Sunday.
Tuesday was awake.
Yeah, when we went over there, he was still in bed, just being very, very cozy and very happy. They asked if they should wake him up. We said, absolutely not. Just let him snuggle. He was so cute. Just totally restful. And so we visited with his caregivers, and Bryce went over and kissed him on the cheek and said goodbye, and we headed out. That wasn't much of a visit, but, you know, he's deserved the rest. He worked hard his whole life, and if he was happy and snuggling in that moment, that's what he ought to be doing. So, if you can hear that little scratching noise, that's Ted getting his bed ready down here by my feet. He has to refluff it every time he gets into it. Okay. Tuesday, when we went over, he was very alert. He was alert almost the entire time we were there. He dozed a little here and there, but for the most part, he was pretty tuned into what was happening around him. Of course, we were watching the debate, but he still managed to enchant us with some smiles and a few words. Ooh, look how pretty that is together. I knew it would be. Look how beautiful that is. That dark. It's almost too dark to put some of our elements on, but perfect. Hi, Adeline. So, yes, we have our calendar all done and all ready to go. And everybody's been assigned their duties to keep us running efficiently for the next couple of weeks. And I can tell you what the delay was. I did my interview with anesthesiology over a week ago, and we cut up all the information and went over all the pre-op instructions and did all of that good stuff. My pins are gone. I need a pin. Let me see if this other glue bottle will work. And everything checked out fine, and they said, good, you're ready to go. And then Friday, somebody in anesthesiology noticed that it had been about 12 months and a handful of days since I had seen my cardiologist. And they said, oh, we need a current cardiology check before we can do this surgery. We have to talk to our cardiologist. And of course, he didn't want to certify anything because it had been over 12 months since he'd seen me. When we spoke the last time, the surgery's been postponed and postponed and postponed. 3 different gynecologists in the last 2 years have made sure that nothing happened very quickly. And so the last time we did talk to him, Bryce was right there in the room with me. He said, everything's good. I have no concern about you having the surgery. You're stable and Everything's good. That's the only time people call me stable. But he said, you're stable and everything's great. And I don't have any real concerns about having the surgery. But because I want to get you back on your Eliquis, which I haven't been able to take for 2 years while we've been screwing around with this stuff. And he hasn't been at all happy about the fact that I haven't been taking my blood thinners. But I couldn't because it created a whole nother problem. So that was the checkup last time, only to run into this one. We say, nope, can't do it. Can't do a thing. Gotta wait. And then I spent the day yesterday begging and pleading and trying to see if I could get an appointment at some point in the near future, and he didn't have one till the 24th. So yeah, that's what's holding up the show. I have to go see my doctor so he can say, oh yeah, you're still fine. You're still fine. But why we didn't catch that when we did the pre-check was one of my complaints. Because I think that's what those pre-check visits are supposed to be all about, are all our ducks in a row. So now we probably get to plan the month over again. I do like that. I might have to go with that. And what else do I want? Let's see what else I want. You guys might have noticed I don't like it when things don't go my way. In case you haven't noticed.
It's just a picture of patience.
Oh, the picture of patience. Yeah, my name's right behind the word patience in the dictionary. Yep. Not likely.
Confused with impatient.
Oh. Okay. Ooh, I like that. Got this little word, spectacular. Have to find something to put it on, but this is a good one. These 49 and market kits just have so many fun components, guys. You will absolutely love working on them. And I tell you what, you're not going to find much better price than I have for you this week. Could you believe it when you saw I put it on sale for 40% off? Yes, I did that. Because I want you guys to all be able to try them. The Grove, I haven't shown you the Grove, although we might have shown them to you in What's New Wednesday. Must have at some point. But the Grove is really pretty too. It's all green tones. And I think the Grove pieces, no matter what other collection you were working with, the Grove pieces would be pretty additions. So that's, if you can reach far enough to get some of both I think the Grove would be a lot of fun to just have available. Starting to run out of my little tags here. I've taken so many pieces off, I may actually have to take these out of the background soon to be able to see what I've got left. I've used all those little tags up there. And I have one or two here. I'll work on that one. I think we'll use that tag right there. Yes, they are laser cut. They did a beautiful, beautiful job cutting these background pieces. They're just stunning. Let's see. I know that we have, there it is, that really neat rub-on tool. I'll get that out here. I'm gonna make my little spectacular tag. Then we'll see what else we want on here. I know that some of this has been going out the door. I don't know who had a chance to get it yet. I haven't had much time for looking at the system this week as I was prepping to do things. But I hope a bunch of you got this because this is just so pretty. This is another one of those. It's a spectacular. It's surrounded by a almost parenthesis. I don't necessarily want the parentheses, so I'm going to try and put this on here without ribbing on that part, just the words. And if you're careful when you lift it, if it's not fully transferred, you can drop it back down and rub it some more. Perfect. It turned out perfect. Got it without the parentheses. That looks nice. Okay. I think this would be fun with one of these bows going back and forth across the card, maybe. I want to try that. This is just like little bits of twine going back and forth across the card. If it's wide enough, and it is. I think that could be fun. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's see, we're going to put these down with just some tape on the back. And I know that just seems weird, but the tape is the acetate is colored. You'll see very little, especially if you try to keep the tape behind the deeply colored pieces. You'll see very little, if any, of your tape behind your acetate. And it's a much better fit than using your Cosmic Shimmer, which doesn't have anything to hang on to because the acetate is non-porous and slick. So it'll hold initially, and then just about the time you think you're done, your additions will start popping off, which is never fun to have happen. And I wish I'd had a longer discussion with Jordan so I could talk to my friends about the other, but I don't want to go there if I haven't told Jordan. The fall colors are starting to come out nicely now. Can't use the glue. Oh, you'll be 1 hour closer from Scotland, huh? Well, that'll just be nice to know that you're just that much closer. When do you actually move, Catherine? I love the fact that you guys talk on the phone, chat offline, have a nice opportunity to build relationships. Makes me feel great for you. I love that. We've had the opportunity to build some very, very nice friendships, lifelong friendships in this group. Because you're all so nice. So very nice. I actually wanted to layer that a little bit. I wanted the dark layered over the lighter one. I like that. I have some focus cards. End of November. Wow. And what is it that you do for a living, Catherine? Bryce and I were talking about that the other day, and we don't know. We know our company's moving her, but we don't know what she does. What do you do for a living? I'm nosy, huh? Inquiring minds want to know, you know. You've probably said it 500 times. And I'm tuned into most of the conversation that happens, but I can't be 100% tuned in because I'm doing other things. They made this perfectly the right size for a A6 card. We got all kinds of speculation here, Catherine. Thelma says you're a spy. Glenn says you go around the countryside stirring up trouble. I think you must be a goodwill ambassador because you're so sweet. Just remember, I'm the one who said you were sweet. I think that it's just
A lipstick salesman.
a lipstick salesman. You're so funny, guys.
I figured a nuclear scientist.
Oops. You guys are just too funny. Too funny. Hi, Annette. Good to see you, friend. Need a butterfly that's got some color to it so it'll stand out from my leaves. Oh, we do have some. That looks good. Let's also try a dragonfly or maybe one of the things off our other sheet here. So we've got a lot of different colors. This brown one's nice. I'm a spy and a lipstick and stiletto footwear ambassador. I'll email you. Okay. I didn't mean to be personal, but I would like to know. That would be interesting. She writes love novels, Thelma says. I could see you doing that. Ooh, I like this. I like this. I like this. Now I can put glue on this one because this one's paper, not acetate, but I won't put it on the acetate. I'll put it directly to the paper. That's cute. Here's another one. Hi, Milo. Can't say it too loud or my Milo will start bleeding, thinking, hey, if somebody's talking to me, there must be food involved. Come on down. Tell me, you promised you would nothing. I don't know what that means. Like these flowers. And it would be a good one to use with a frame again. We can find another one or two. I do have this one that could go in with these. Let's see what we can do with that. It could be fun. Let's see. What do we want to go with this one? Where do we want to go? I have the dark one. The light looks nice on the dark, although I think it kind of fades. I think I'll reserve those dark ones for the backgrounds. Let's see what else we have. I have this kind of shabby chic one, which could be fun. Set that out. Love this just kind of mottled color. Isn't that pretty? That'd be nice too. So we should have enough to make a choice here. Let's get another card out. All right. So I think I'll cover this whole card instead of leaving the border around it. Why? Because I already did one of the other kind. And today's play day. It's just a play day today. I was young and dumb once. Now I'm old and cranky. I'm not really cranky most of the time. Sometimes. My girls heard me say that they would argue. Okay. This is kind of a fun size. Might try one of those. I actually have this square one, which also could be fun. Let's see what we get with that. You're not cranky. Can I come live with you? Sure. Come on over. Bring a bag. We'll have fun. This one. I like that. Gotta put something else on it, but I do love that. That's beautiful. Maybe a couple little branches off to the side. Or maybe just a branch. Maybe branches on one side. There aren't an awful lot of small pieces here. So we're getting to a point we may have to cut some of them to get them to fit in the spaces we want. But we can do that because we're pretty clever, you know. It looked like I brought something across the back there. That could be interesting. Let's see. Also, looking at the other side of my paper, I'm thinking this could be fun for another flower background. Bring up some more leaves. I actually have a couple more leaves. I think we have a next one in the planning stages there. Let's see what we have that would go across this page. Of this one. Something a little more standoutish if I'm going to use that. Not sure I like that in there. Let's try one of these little pieces. That's across here. And let that bow. Excuse me. Oh, Mary R. fell asleep. That's okay, Mary R. You probably needed the rest, hon. I think we're getting closer there. I bring this one up, this one down, and I could put sentiments at the top or the bottom or both. Let's see what we've got left for sentiments. Do you know we're running out of sentiments? But that's a good thing when you're working on a paper pack and managing to run out of things. It means you're doing a good job using it. Ooh, maybe I don't want 2 sentiments. Maybe I want a butterfly in one place and a sentiment in the other. That could be interesting. This could be an interesting little sentiment. If I can manage to rub onto that little piece. Where's my sentiments again? In the moment. Wonder if I can get that all on that little tag. I don't know. We'll try it. Hey, Oliver. That's my buddy out there with his grandma today. Oh boy, I don't know if that's going to fit. Might have to just cut myself a new tag. Let's cut this all off so I can see what I'm doing. In the moment. Nope, it's just a little too big. Need something else. What else can I use?
Oliver says, "Hello, Miss Debbie. Hope you're doing well."
How are you doing, my friend? Oliver, are you doing well?
How's school going for Oliver?
I could cut this one down. That actually might be kind of interesting looking. It's a torn off edge from a piece of paper. Make that into a sentiment. That actually could be kind of cool. Let's see if it is. Don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing right now, but we'll find out. So put the sentiment on that rope. Okay, well, that would be an option too. I'd have to put it kind of under that rope because it's really skinny. But that could be fun. I like that too, Thelma. Let's do that. Let's do Thelma's idea. Okay. I've got everything precariously balanced here. I got to figure out where to start gluing to get it all back where I have it. Let's start by gluing this frame down in the corner. You lost another tooth. Oh, did Tooth Fairy bring you money? No, the one on the table. No, the one on the table. One on the table. This one? You want it on here? I actually think it looks kind of good where we had it there. That's too short for that one. Let me see if there's a longer one. I still do like this one. I'll pull that back out. Another thing I could use under some of these sentiments might be look up higher. This one? Is this the one you're talking about, Thelma? $3 a tooth? Man, Lauren would have been trying to figure out how to pull her teeth. Okay, look up higher. Is this the one you meant, Thelma? Yes. Okay. That's the one she meant. All right, let's try that. So let's put this down. Just get a feel for what this is going to look like. That frame I just had. Go here. I think I'm still going to have to put that tag on some kind of background material though, Thelma, because this one has little holes in it all over. I think I'm going to have to put my tag onto something, which I can do. What if I use a piece of this, put my in the moment on a piece of this. It's not very wide. Lose the frame. Oh, I don't want to lose the frame. I like the frame. How's that for an argument? I love this flower on the frame, which is really the focal of my card. And I could layer my sentiment on a piece of, oh, I can't tell because we're looking upside down. Yes, true. Well, I could show you right side up for a minute. It's got all those little pokies. I actually kind of like it right across the bottom. I do think that's pretty. And then, what did I just do with my in the moment? I'm going to try and put this in the moment. I can put it on this shaggy one. And if I don't like that, I can cut the shaggy part off and just put it on a ribbon. Put it on top of the ribbon. And lose those leaves. Okay, Sharma. Leaves go. Border. try rubbing this sentiment onto this. Catherine Charmer having it out now over the leaves. We may have to negotiate some of these in order to get it. I think we're going to end up with something fun and interesting, though. We just take a minute to figure it all out. This is very light on there. I'm not sure. Well, I guess, yeah, I think we can see it okay. I think we can see that okay on here. Let's give that a shot. In the moment. Oh, you know what? Maybe she would like better. Wonder what would happen if we put this flower over here and this flower over here. Some feedback on that. Okay, Emma's liking this, so that's good. Okay, get my in the moment rubbed on. These really are nice rub-ons, guys. Don't be at all afraid of these rub-ons. They really transfer very, very nicely. And I think I talked to you before about this really neat rub-on stick they give you. It's a reusable tool. Would also probably work in a scoreboard. It might be a little too thick, I don't know. Yeah. Use the shaggy border because it fits the frame. The other border's too heavy for the frame. No, I just clipped this border off, but I guess I could put it back. Let's see. Whoops. That tried to lift on me. But I can get it back on there. Okay. Okay. I could put, I don't have a long enough piece to go all the way across with this border. Well, maybe I do. That's pretty good, actually. Another one of those interesting and unusual pieces. You could let the frame sit down on top of that shaggy border a little bit. But then I gotta bring something back in because I have a lot of vacant space here. Maybe I want a bigger butterfly. Okay, let's take this. Let's try this next. We're still trying stuff, guys. How about if we do this? I'm going to actually bury the stem underneath so it looks like it's coming out of the picture frame because I like to do that. And then overlap the picture frame in the front. I just think that's a cool look. Let's put this one back on for the moment. Let's take In the Moment. Cut that off and add this to the center of that frame, that knotted frame. I do like that. Make it a couple of these little. I'm liking that, guys. We got our In the Moment in the middle of our woven border. What are you guys thinking of that? I think that's kind of pretty. Well, the other thing I could think of we could do, we could move this over and put one on each side and then have In the Moment centered. I'll have to bring the stem of the acetate down under that border. No, not that way. Okay. I do like what we've got going on here and here. We have to just decide what goes over here.
Empty space for the eye to rest.
Take these two off. Put one on. I like that. It gives us kind of a nice trio of pieces. Oops. Slid my piece accidentally. Just looking to see what else I have here. What if we went with a little one that goes under our border and a butterfly of some sort? Looks like a moth, but or another little butterfly here. We're trying to be minimalistic. Turn the leaves. You have a little, the different butterflies, nice. Okay, we gotta decide what we're doing here. Better. Are we at a point where everybody can live with it? Oops. Let's drop that off again. I'm kind of liking it.
Leaves just a tiny to the left.
My left or your left? It'd be to the right, wouldn't it? Which way is that for them? Okay, and have a swig of pop to see if there's any final input. We're going to glue this down. One thing about it, in this kit, the pieces are so pretty that we're never going to be designing something that isn't beautiful. Trim this off straight. A straight edge to wrap around my card. Butterfly's too big, Glenn says.
Yeah.
Okay, I have smaller. I have smaller ones. I was just looking for one with colors that didn't just fade into the other, but it could be too big. Let's see if we've got a... We do have this little one we had there a minute ago. And I also have some of these paper ones, if you like that better. This would match our other flowers things nicely. They're paper colors.
Did you take a black pen and color his wings a little bit so that it showed up better?
Oh, I do kind of like that, Thelma. Okay. Let's see. Now I've lost my saying. Where'd my saying go? It's here somewhere. Or up there. Ink the edges of the butterfly if I need to. I can do that. I actually have a black pen here. I can just color the edges. I know. I know that's what you said. Good night, cat. Put a little bit of glue where this overlaps. Let it help me hold that there. Cut off the stem where it goes underneath. Okay. No problem. I enjoy it though. I like you to feel like you guys are invested in this process. Come in. I have this little piece of tape on here. doesn't want to release. I just pulled the whole tape off. And I just pulled the tape off there too. The little tiny pieces are hard to separate the background. That's the thing, everybody has great ideas. If I could incorporate all the ideas and actually see what you see sometimes, I think we could end up with we do end up with some pretty amazing things, but my point is that we could end up with even more amazing things if... Okay, one last try. You guys can tell me no, stop it. Just one more try. I want to see one more little sprig of leaves. And I'd have another little sprig of leaves, which could make this an easy proposition. Anybody who's saying, no, don't do it. I take just the top of that one. Okay. I am glad I have all of you to help me out, Sharma. I absolutely adore you. And I think it's fun to just see what the group collective comes up with. I just peeled the tape off that again. It's really kind of hard sometimes to separate these little tiny pieces of tape. But that's all I want to hold it in place. It's just these little spots of tape. Okay, let's get our black pen, which we dug out last time. Let's add some little accents, maybe just a little outline. A little more definition to our butterfly. Black on his antennae. Fold his body. Perk his wings a little. Can use glue on this one because I'm gluing paper to paper. We're calling it finished, people. You like that with a little bit of black on the butterfly? If it needs it, I could put a little black on the flowers too. What do you guys think? Does it need a little definition on the flowers, or are we done? I'm not sure if yes means put more definition in the flowers, or if yes means yes, we're done. Tiny bit, okay. Any other thoughts? Just a little bit. So we kind of have the same theme in our butterfly and our flowers. I kind of like that idea. Just a little bit. Outlining the petals. Okay, that was done. We're done with that one, guys. That was fun, though. Thank you. Thanks for playing. And get that glued down very well. There's a lot of holes in this one. Fun, 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 fun. I really do like that one a lot. I think that's beautiful. Okay, we have this one that I set over here because while I was working on it, I thought that would look pretty. Wanted another one with a frame in it. I like that. I'm just not going to put an awful lot on this one. I'm just going to, I did see a sentiment left in our sentiments. Here's one here. Might be able to fit it on the frame, I'm not sure. This one says, gather with grateful heart. Ooh, I like that. And I'm actually going to put that right on the frame. I like that. Okay. And I think we might want to border this one as well. Like that. Let's put a little. Yeah, sometimes it's not that I'm not listening. I just can't always visualize what you're describing to me. Just the way we draw pictures differently in our own minds. So don't ever feel bad if I don't incorporate your suggestion. It could be I just didn't fully understand how to do it. That's just the limit of our medium here. You guys have great ideas, though. Always have great ideas. So I love to play with you. You know, I'm playing with you today is really good for me. I was kind of in the doldrums yesterday, and it makes me feel a little more bright and active to have some time to play with my friends. So that's a good thing. After all of this, there is a paper cutter. Yay, after all of that. Okay. I want my layer to be 5 5/8. I'll use one of these ones with a pretty flower on it. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah, don't ever be upset and don't ever give up on me. Keep trying, because sometimes I get it. Sometimes I have to ask a couple of questions to understand. But I do like it when we make our group projects. Oh, it would, Thelma. Oh my gosh, it would be so much fun. I said after Bryce retires, we plan on doing some traveling, and I hope to see some of you face to face. Have to, when that time comes, we'll have to work out a schedule for what part of the country we'll be in when, and see how many people we can connect with. That would just be great fun. It's not that far away now. Bryce is retiring at the end of 25, or the very beginning of 26, I should say, because that's to make sure some of his year-end projects get done right. So seems like a ways away, but that's not really very far away. It'll happen before we know it. I didn't get that as straight as I could have. We're also going to meet Paula for lunch today. That'll be fun. Bryce's sisters over from try a small bow where the stems intersect. We can do that. That'd be fun, actually. I think that'd look great. I'm going to put this little greeting here at the very bottom of the frame. I love that. Gather with a grateful heart. Isn't that nice? And we need a little bow, which I happen to see right here. Just a little piece of bow. Let's grab it. Oh, I like that, Glenn. That's a good suggestion. That looks really nice there. I like about this is it's very simple, but balanced and pretty. I like this one a lot. right there where the stems intersect. Put that little bow. I love this one. Isn't that fun? Okay, let's see. We got, oh yeah, it's only 12:30. We got time to do another. All right. See what else we have here we've underutilized. I wonder about some rub-ons. We still have quite a few rub-ons, I think. Let's look at our rub-on pack and see what we've got to try from over here. I really like doing the rub-ons with the shabby chic stuff. It just makes me feel so artistic. Like this. Just putting that on there. That'd be fun. Then we've got to get all these beautiful butterflies and stuff. Let's find a kind of plain piece of paper and decorate it up. See what we have left in our stash. This one with the stripes, that might be too much. Here is a very plain piece. Let's use that one. Might have to use a border or something to get this large enough, though. Let's just go ahead and put it on a card to see. Oh, I've used this one in my die cutter as a spacer plate. It's kind of, I thought, what's that on there? It's etched. Etched in by something that ran through the die cutter. Even this would be fun, wouldn't it? Just on the white. Might be fun. I don't think I have very many flowers. Well, I do. I actually have lots of rub-on flowers left. Let's put it on here. That's part of my objective, is to use up as much of my kit as I can today. Can you imagine how many how many cards we're getting from this one kit, guys? Because we had 12 before. I don't know how many we've made today. It got to be 17, maybe 18. And we still have materials left. I actually like to get down to the end where you're really challenging yourself about how you're going to use the pieces you have left. That's fun. Sometimes frustrating too. We'll count them off when we're done here, though. And imagine, this is not even done with the big paper pack. This is done with a 6x8 paper pack. We're getting tons of cards because we're using European A6, so we can get 2 out of each one. Now, this is going to need a border of some sort on here, because it's not quite long enough. Either that or I have to trim it to be a little extra short. This on the bottom is advertising for $49 in market. I think we'll take that off. And then I think there are some borders and things in here too, so we can add more. Oh, that'll be fun. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I'll put this one here and add a border to the top and the bottom. What do you guys think? Rough it up a little bit. I think that'll be fun. So peel this. And once you do this, this actually sticks reasonably well to your cardstock while you're rubbing it on. We'll use our rubbing stick. I'll make sure we get every little design. Which can be a little bit challenging when you have this many designs on one page. But we just lift a corner and see how they're coming through. One more rub over everything. And these very edges are a little more challenging. It's funny because some of this has little shadows on the paper where it doesn't actually have any color, but it looks like I'm lifting it off. That's pretty good there. See how you can just lay it back down though and go back over that. I'm not too worried about going over these. There's not much happening there. There we go. There's our shabby sheet of paper. And a tiny bit on there, but not much. All right. Now we want some other borders. Ooh, this one's kind of fun. It looks like paint dripping down. I like that one. Be a good one for the top. Up here. And then kind of a solid edge at the bottom might look nice. And right to the bottom. Let's hold that in nicely. I'll overlap the bottom of my card just a tiny bit, so it feels a little bit sticky. I think I can. Okay. Let's put this running paint at the top and see what happens. I think that'll be fun. All kinds of fun creative elements in this kit. I forgot I also have some more sentiments on this sheet. I just have to cut some backgrounds for them. Oh, can't we welcome you to say anything, join us, and agree and disagree, and tell us what you're thinking about. That goes on so nice. And you get it on there and it just looks like it was always there. Isn't that fun? Okay, so now I have to decide what we're going to do with this picture. We have some nice flowers we could use. I think I actually still have a paper flower too. We got butterflies. We got these pretty brown leaves. The brown might be kind of fun with some of this, huh? We haven't used any of those yet. It sure never takes me very long to make a mess. Did you guys ever notice that?
Yes.
Bryce says he noticed that. Thank you, honey. With that flower, I actually have a paper leaf set. That's kind of interesting with our colors. This is the last of our flowers on here. I do have a couple other little paper leaves. Then we have some ribbon leaves. Might be fun to combine them. And pin with a few of those. Just see what it looks like. We have some of these. I do like those paper leaves on there. I think those paper leaves are a really nice addition with our brown inks there. But let's just see what else we get. Could have some of these larger ones like we have in our acetate. Let's see what this would look like. This actually has some background dotting and stuff that looks like our background too. That's kind of fun. And so we can see what it looks like. I think I can peel off the back and we can see the flower or the leaf. Let's see what happens. Come on. Yeah. And we can see what that looks like on there. It actually looks pretty cool. I don't know what you think of the flower on there, but I do like that brown leaf. We could add a splash of color in the middle. Put another leaf in. We could just have all leaves. We could take the flower clear out and have maybe 2 stems of leaves coming up. And then put the paper leaves in the middle. That might be fun. Do want to feel like I've played with everything a little bit. Over a little bit. What happens if we arrange these paper leaves in the middle to get a little bit of dimension here? Kind of boring though, isn't it? Needs something else. Maybe we need a flower, a ribbon flower in the middle. I do love these leaves on here though. What happens if I take this one off? Lauren's here with us today. She came over and stayed last night. She'd already planned to come. She took the day off to sit at the hospital with her dad, which I thought was really nice. And then, of course, there was no hospital visit. So she went ahead and stayed last night and is hanging out with us today. She's going to go see Grandpa and have lunch with Aunt Paula. Curious what happens if I put this leaf in behind and then some more leaves in the foreground. what that would look like. It actually looks kind of cool. You hear the kissy sounds? That's Bryce and his dog. Bryce and his dog over there making kissy sounds. I kind of like that in the foreground and the background. What am I going to do with the rest of this space, guys? I need some inspiration.
Just hold it up closer for them to see. It's not like.
Huh?
You need a dark black butterfly or spider or something.
I don't have a spider. There's no spiders in here.
There could be.
I do have a brown butterfly if you want me to stick with the brown tones.
You need a different tone.
What do you think, guys? I do have a brown tone butterfly. Let me see what I have from a side view. I don't think it wants to be much bigger than that. Ooh, I actually really like that. What do you guys think? I got a rub-on in the background of this one with some real paper leaves over it. Could even do the same thing on this side if we wanted. Might be too much.
Too much.
Huh?
Too much.
And then that brown butterfly up there, I'm kind of liking that.
Yeah. And then you could mount your saying
Uh-huh.
on some paper that would make it show. Put that
Yeah.
on the bottom.
I could do that. All right. So in order to do this,
Glenn says nice. Sharma likes it.
all right, let's put this down sort of in the background. I could probably move this over just a tad.
Adeline likes it. 3 likes. Must be on the right path.
Must be. That's a lot of likes. I like that. And put some leaves over the top of some of that. Let's bring the stem clear down. Thanks for being here to cheer me up today, guys. I'll share more news as I have it. Like that laying across there. Ooh, that looks good. I really like that. put this one down here. Yeah, I'm really, really enjoying these 49 at Market kits. I'm calling it a kit, it's just sold as individual pieces. But the nice thing is that you can choose the pieces you'll enjoy the most. For me, that's all of the above. But you can choose just the pieces you want to work with. I thought the stamps and the tickets would be a lot of fun to add. Oops, part of my stamps trying to lift. We can't have that. No, no. Try that again. Uh-oh. Huh. I gotta find a different butterfly because I just tore part of the color off of that butterfly by layering my 2 sticker sheets. Oops. But I have more. Darn it. I actually really like these kind of monotone browns. Huh?
Stamped a black butterfly on it.
Who's saying that? You are?
Me.
I don't want to dig out stamps right now. Good try. Hmm. That might be too big. I like the one I had, darn it. The sideways coming in for a landing one could be good. It's annoying when you mess something up, isn't it? Has some more little shabby chic background elements in it. Black trying to lift there. That's not what we want to happen. Black, or Bryce wanted a black butterfly, but I'm going to add a little extra black detail for him. Liking that. Now I need something to hold my sentiment. Just a little piece of paper. Let's see. Worthy or not, favorite time of the year, making memories, family is forever. Don't know why I like that one today, but I do. Let's do that one. Family is forever. And I need to have a little piece of paper. I can put that too. Yeah. Might be the same colored print as my. Oh, you know what I just did? That was silly. I did not take the backer paper off before I tried to rub it down. Let's see what this ends up looking like. I don't know. That was silly. We'll see what we get from that. It turned out okay, despite my foible. Huh. I don't know if I want the raggedy end on this or not. But what I do think I want is a little accent of some sort. Probably should have drawn this with a ruler, but what's life without gambles? Gotta gamble a little. Maybe coming over with Paula, or is she just driving by herself today?
No idea.
It's a good thing I put the border on there because the writing is really light. I don't think you'd even see it. Yeah, you want to go here. Go here. Go right, left. That's right. That's
There.
my left. Yeah. There. What do you like? Bottom, left, or top, guys? I'm glad we did this one. I wondered what I'd do with those brown leaves. No, I like it a lot. Any votes? Bottom left. That's the same vote Bryce gave. Anybody? Any other votes? Somewhere have home squares under all of this. Okay, bottom left it is. All right, then we'll take a look at what we've done today. See how many we got. I have no idea. You'll remember when we did the others, I came in with like 6 of them done. So we probably have just about the same number today done. Family is forever. Boy, I like that. Look how beautiful that is. That is gorgeous. I like it very much. Okay, let me slide some of my pieces out of the way here so we can I have pieces in everything in the stack of cards. And okay, let's see. Did we just do 4? Wow. We were slow today, but beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And I'll show you the rest of the stack when we're done too. Okay, here we go.
I would draw 2 little black antennae on the butterfly to show more movement.
On which butterfly?
The last card we just did.
Okay. Oh, yeah, we could do that. There's not. It's on there, but it's not very heavy. I agree. Okay, we did it. All right, here's the one we just finished. I love that. I'm totally loving that. I like this one a lot. This just has a wonderful balance to it. This is one card we didn't put a butterfly on it. Do we want a butterfly?
No.
2, 3. This is a card that took us some time today, but we got it. I do love it too. 3, 4. I love that one too. Okay, let's see how many we have in total then. That's 4, 5. Where's that pen? Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 cards we have so far. There's 16 cards from this. I just want to show you something. I'm working out of that 6x8 paper pack. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 3 halves. So 9.5 pieces of paper left, which means we could make 18 more cards out of this, or 16 or so if we layered with them. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And I still have serious pieces left. I'm really glad that we had oh, I'm not going to be there. Yep, I am going to be there. So we could just go back to the same kit and play with it some more, because I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it immensely. It was lots and lots of fun today. So these are on sale this week. 40% off, $49 in market, the Peach collection and the Grove collection. 40% off. They're right on the main page of the store. And you can just get so much value from these pieces. They're just incredible. So this was fun. I don't know what my schedule looks like for the next few days. Are they going to get me in somewhere and get this taken care of and going in? I don't know. We're just going to have to play it by ear, but we will make that happen. Not my strong suit, but we'll make it happen anyway. Are there any questions, comments, or pearls of wisdom? While you're thinking about that, let me ask you to hit the like button if you haven't done that yet, because it makes me feel great. And so does hanging out with you, actually. So, yeah, hit the like button if you haven't done that yet. If you're not a subscriber to our channel, hit that subscribe button. You never know what you're going to see in here on here. Well, we got good stuff happening all the time. And it's really been fun today hanging out with you. I really, really appreciate the pick-me-up you guys give to me. So once we sign off, you're going to be making a choice of what you like best that we did today. And I'm going to show you those 4 again so you can, and I'm just going to name them 1 through 4. Is that okay? Here's number 1. First one I did today is number 1. It's called the one called Spectacular. And then we had the one we all worked on. That's number 2. The greeting on that one was In the Moment. This was number 3. Then Glenn just tying that little bow, or tying that bow, not even like I tied it, I glued it. Gluing that little bow right at the bottom of those stems added everything to that. So 3. And here's our 4th. 4. Be sure you sign on. Just hit that
Circle.
The circle. What's it called? The refresh button at the top of your screen. Hit that refresh and leave me a comment. Tell me which one you like the best. I'm really curious about that today because we have some really very, very different cards. So this would be fun to read your comments. And for now, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Either Margie or I will be here Wednesday for What's New Wednesday. And that happens at 4 o'clock Pacific time, which is 7 p.m. Eastern. So adapt that time for your time schedule. Or better yet, hit the little bell and your computer will remind you that it's coming up so you won't forget. So We'll be here for What's New Wednesday on Wednesday, and I will keep you updated as things change. For now, love you guys. I'm going to say good night, Gracie.